sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Evening. We want to ask the first question that we want to know about your personal journey from your education to the professional life, because you had spent your entire life in Raymond. So we want to know about me.
Yeah, so I actually did my graduation in science first, and then I did BE engineering from Govindram Saxena Institute of Technology, Indore. After my graduation, I joined Raymond Cement Works as a trainee, and from there I was there for 7 years in cement plant, and then from there I shifted to textile division in 1991. Since then I am working with textiles. Basically an electronics engineer. Started my textile journey with instrumentation department, and then slowly I developed and I gained knowledge through my tenure in this organization, and I grew up slowly. Then I reached up to this position. Now I am handling manufacturing operations of 5 textile units, which is suiting and shirting. And recently I also got promoted, and I now become a group manufacturing strategy head for the entire Raymond Group. So it was earlier for textiles, now it is for the group. From January onwards I am going to take the bigger role of manufacturing strategy, transactional strategies. So this is normally my journey, yes.
That's great, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The next question is challenges you faced during your every stage of life and how you had coped with it.
Actually, it's 37 years, so 37 years is a too long journey, and during this tenure, a lot of challenges came, because basically an electronics engineer and then shifted from one operation to different operations, from instrumentation, electronics, to the engineering, then mechanical, electrical, civil, a lot of environmental and other engineering, then textile operations, then plant as a project head, plant operations, and then running a plant as a works head. So it is a lot of challenges I have seen in my 37 years career. But the best thing is like my learning ability, and second my openness to face the challenges and to learn it properly. It was very easy for me to like handle these days, and I was considered as a most successful manufacturing man in this organization, who worked in step by step and reached up to this level. I worked for this organization, and I worked for all the textile units of Raymond's, including Kenya and all, as an expert, and I visited many times to these plants. So this is the journey, and this is the way I actually traveled all through of my career.
So next question is, being a production head of Raymond for almost 4 decades, how is your experience with the company in terms of culture, professionalism, etc.?
The best part of this organization is there are a lot of delegation of power, and the training need and the knowledge enhancement, they are giving a lot of opportunity. So this organization, since the beginning, management has provided me lot of trainings, lot of different type of exposure. I visited all around the world for understanding the textile business, knowledge, machineries and etc. Many programs like management programs and other programs I attended. Management has given me an opportunity to learn about financial aspects also in the business. So culture wise, I can say it is one of the best organization to work with, and you may also observe that in Raymond's, particularly for manufacturing operations, the teams are very old and people are working since ages in this organization. Nobody is leaving this organization so easily. So the culture wise, it is one of the best organization to work with, is best, and as per the management policy, they are very conscious about the quality and the productivity and other things. So ethical also, they are very ethical. So I'm very happy with this, all of my journey here.
Next question is, kindly share your professional and personal wisdom to new entrants in the industry for the startups or SME?
Actually, we worked with many startups and SMEs, and particularly because we are always open for adopting new technology. So these startups and SMEs are actually bringing a lot of young technology, and they are working with a very new things. But the one thing which I am very seriously thinking that those who are starting up the new ventures, if they are very clear about their ambition and they are having patience, then they are successful. If they are in hurry and they are having a different intention of only earning money, so they are normally failing. So they rise maybe for some time, for 1, 2, 3 years, and then they collapse. But we worked with many SMEs and startups, and still they are working very good. They are doing very good. They have become very, very big now. They are doing it for many other companies, but many I have seen to fail also. But the main what my observation is, it is a technical knowledge and the patience and the courage and like the way they are handling the things. If they are really wants to grow, they are doing differently.
Next question. As a junior or intern, what quality you admire being a professional or being a good corporate employee?
Hi, this is very interesting question, because whenever I am appointing anybody, I am not taking like the technical interview. I don't ask any technical questions, because that they will learn here. I am only seeing their interest for learning capabilities and learning abilities, and how good they are in their like common sense, which works very well on shop floor. So I am particularly talking about manufacturing. So there we need someone who has a capability and interest to learn things, and who is open to accept many challenges, because there are a lot of challenges in manufacturing. Every now and then we are facing challenges. So the person who is having, so normally all young talents I am not taking very high brilliant and scored like person. I am taking the person who is an average person, but having very open attitude and the learning attitude. So whether I am asking whether you can dance, whether you can sing, how open you are, how you did in your college, whether you were in some social activities or player or something like that. Knowledge so we can give also, but when they are here, we can train them as per our requirement.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, being a chairman of WRA, what vision do you see for WRA, and how it should be implemented to get the global recognition for WRA?
Actually, WRA is doing very good job. Last 5-7 years, it has grown like anything, and it's a independent organization, and it is supporting wood industry for getting lot of new testing, new projects, new product, and technology upgradation. As a chairman of WRA, I am helping them. I am helping all the scientists and the experts there. I am helping them to grow, and I am helping them to develop more and more and do more and more research and developments. WRA is at present doing very well. Government of India is also taking a lot of help. We are doing a lot of job for government. There are many projects, although other organizations are not getting that much projects the way WRA is getting. We are doing some new projects for Maharashtra government. We are doing for Ladakh government with the Ministry of Textiles. Government of India also we are doing a lot of projects. We have good team of scientists. So at present we are mainly concentrating on our domestic market developments and helping the domestic manufacturer, because Make in India is a time of this time we are working on Make in India. So we are supporting our makers so that they can do more and more good quality wool production, and later on we'll definitely go for international reach For that, our labs are NABL accredited, and lot of good things we are doing there in WRA. So my vision is to complete the entire India first, and then globally we can start approaching.
Okay. Any project you can mention that currently going on?
At present, we are not doing any new projects, because after pandemic, lot of backlog is there. So we are at present working day in and day out for cope up with our all whatever has left behind, and we are trying to approach and collecting all that missed thing now. And I think next year onwards we are definitely going to have a project where we are going for an expansion of our manufacturing units and development for so many other things also.
Next question: what is the expansion plan in terms of production and retail stores of Raymond?
Retail stores, we are doing a lot of production, a lot of plan. We have already developed many this retail operations. Every month we are opening few retail shops. For the production expansion, as I said, the next financial year onwards we will start doing production expansions also.
So what is the plan?
We are going to make more polywool fabric, and we are also going to enhance our capability of doing PV production and PV finishing, particularly PV processing, that is a polyviscose processing.
So you want to quote any figures that how much you are expanding?
No, at present we are working on that. We have not finalized the figure, but we are definitely working for a big change in our production capacities.
Next is, what is the future of robot and automation, and how Raymond is implementing it as a leader of the industry?
See, we are actually doing a lot of automation, and robotization is also there. So being a very open for technology upgradation and technological developments, we are doing a lot of developments on robots and automation. At present, because the labor is still cheaper here in India than to do the automation and all, so the unorganized sectors are not much going into it. But definitely it is very beneficial if we see the long-term benefits. And seeing the long-term benefits, I am also trying to promote through different agencies for the automation and robotization to unorganized sectors, because organized sectors are already working on that, and they have adopted many of new technologies. So we are just trying to promote many new things. Now we are in the next month on 8th of December. We are conducting one knowledge exchange program in Chhinwara with the help of Government of India, Ministry of Textiles and Bureau of Energy Efficiency. They are all coming in their knowledge exchange program. So we are organizing that in our campus. A lot of industries are coming there, and we will do that. So this is the way we are actually promoting this robotization and automation, because this is the need of the time now, and in future this will only work, because automation and robotization is only gives high productivity and very good efficiency as per as the good quality of product also.
But how practical it is, because
no, it's very practical. It is there is no doubt about it, because it is, people are thinking that the jobs will go at this and that, but it is not exactly. We can utilize the same manpower for different work also. So that way we can expand with the same manpower expenses, and it is very practical. Once we'll come into it, once we'll start using all these new technologies, we'll understand that how useful it is. It is very useful. There are very direct, indirect savings, direct, indirect improvements, direct, indirect quality improvements, which can be only possible when you put up the setup and work with that. Then only you understand how good it is. It's really useful. I will strongly recommend to have maximum automation and robotization in our country.
So next AI in the entire value chain connect, and how practical implementation possible in India as the industry is more fragmented and clusterized. Like more
No, that is why, because it is fragmented and it is spread all around. And India being a very big country, it is always good if we can go for AI and IoTs and all, because it gives a very smooth operations, because you can see all the big e-commerce fellows, they are working on that only. They have warehouses, they are all communications, whatever we are ordering at present, immediately second day we are receiving that. They are having huge warehouses that is maintained properly. It is only with the help of AI and IoTs. So in India or India type of countries, bigger countries, it is very useful and very practical. So we are also using like a lot of IoTs and AI for our supply chain and all that, and it works very well. It's very useful. If we can go for this, we can avoid many problems. We can avoid some shortcuts. We can avoid some manual errors. So it's very useful. I'm totally into it.
yes, sir, but
Yeah.
being a cluster, is a small person do not have the access of that technology as a corporate has. So
No, technology acceptance is there. They accept they are getting it also, but they don't have the knowledge of that. So if we can spread knowledge properly, it's not that expensive now. It is cheaper than the way they are handling it now. If they can utilize this, they will understand that these are the cheaper options. Maybe the initial expenses are bigger, but for long term it is very useful and cheaper. So it is always good to have this. So that is why we are having a small plans through Bureau of Energy Efficiency, through Productivity Council, through WRA, through this transformation systems. We are all trying to approach the unorganized small industries and telling them the importance of these type of systems, which is not very expensive. And nowadays there are many young boys also, they are developing some artificial intelligence tool and IoT tools, which very easily we can buy and we can use it. It's not that expensive.
the last question is, what is your expectation in India it may 2022 that they are coming? Like,
2022 is coming up very well. It's picking up. I am seeing my business is doing excellently good. Last 4 quarters were very good. After pandemic, people are also open up with new item purchases. They are buying things left, right and center. The other goods are also, white goods are also heavily demanded. If you can see the car industry and all, they are doing a lot of things. It has now become like old days when we are waiting for the car for 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. And future of manufacturing in India is good, because government is also supporting Indian manufacturing industry. So I'm seeing a good future in manufacturing, particularly in India.
and the next show is India ITMA is coming next month.
Yeah.
So what is your expectation in terms of technology, new technology?
I'm going to see a lot of good technologies, because I understand that, and I'm getting this information from the market, all around the market, that lot of new technology has developed. During pandemic time also, people has developed many things. Although the small softwares are also coming, which will help our industry to grow. And I'm expecting a good show this time in India ITMA also, and ITMA in Milan also, next year. We are very hopeful. Big team from Raymond will go and visit the exhibition. Yes.
So the last question is, being a corporate from last many years, and being a startups like a junior who are coming startups. So there is a lot of difference of the attitude and a lot of things in the. So what do you feel that which is good? Whether the startup is good or a corporate
No. Both is good. Both is good. You cannot compare these two things, because corporates are different, startups are different. Startups are giving lot of support to corporate, and corporates are also taking lot of help from startups. If the startups are well planned and well thought of, it is doing excellent results, and they can also become corporate after some time. You may have seen some startup has become big corporate now. So, but culture-wise, it is entirely different. Startups are all normally controlled by a team of talented people, and they are all the owners also. And corporate is always handled by professionals. They are hired. So startups, the person, those who are working there, they all have very too much belongingness towards their work and their whatever they have. And corporate, the professionals are there, so they come there just to give their knowledge, talent, and all that. But they don't attach with the organization normally. Now the professionalism has changed, so they are only coming for giving professional inputs to the organization. They are not connected with the organization much. So that is why people are leaving job very fast now. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. People are changing their job because they are not attached to their organization. They are attached to their job. So once they are satisfied that they are completed their job or their requirement are fulfilled, they leave the job and they join others. So corporates are different and startups are different. I feel both are good. Yeah.
Any other things you want to convey to the industry?
I can only say wherever you work with a passion, work with a love, and give your maximum to the organization who is paying you for this. So you will enjoy your job, and once you start enjoying your job, everything will be fine and you will see the difference in the world. India is growing. We all are the part of Indian growth. So we all should work together and give a good boost to our growth plan. That is this thing I'm always telling all my juniors, and whenever I'm going to colleges and speaking about it, I'm talking about it. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for taking my intro.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you very much.